Most caravan and motorhomes are fitted with double glazed opening windows that take a double glazed opening window rubber. As these seals are constantly compressed with the opening and closing of the window, they can become less effective at keeping your van warm and comfortable. Replacing these seals when they begin to deteriorate is essential for minimising the chance of water ingress and damp. I am going to show you how to replace the window rubber on your caravan or motorhome. We will be going through the entire process of removing the existing seal, cleaning the wall, fitting the new seal, and then inserting the cover strip. Your opening window rubber should look very similar to what we have here. It comprises of a large rubber seal that clips over the wall of your van with a white, grey or black cover strip that hides the staples that are attaching it onto the wall. The sponge bulb on the outside is the part that compresses when the window is closed to create an air and watertight seal. These window rubbers are available in a range of different sizes designed to fit different wall thicknesses. You will need to measure the wall thickness of your van as well as the diameter of the ceiling bulb on your existing seal. This will help you find a replacement that matches the current seal you have fitted. As our window rubber is still fitted onto the van, we will need to find where the seal is joined and carefully pull up one end. You may need to pull out some of the cover strip to get access to the end of the rubber. With the end lifted, use a vernier or tape measure to measure the thickness of the wall. This should be somewhere between 25 and 40 millimeters and should include the wooden frame and aluminium or plastic panels, i.e. the total thickness that the seal will be fitted over. If you don't have a replacement immediately to hand, push the section back onto the wall and press hard against the outside edge so that the mastic sticks back onto the wall. We then need to measure the diameter of the ceiling bulb on the current seal. The best way to do this is by using a vernier. The diameter should be somewhere between 10 and 14 millimeters depending on the section you have fitted. The ceiling bulb on your existing seal will either have a single fin or a double bubble like with the two sections we have here. Keep a mental note of this so that you can choose the replacement rubber with the correct size and shape ceiling bulb. To remove the existing window rubber, you will also need to undo and remove any fixtures and fittings such as the catches and stays around the window. This will provide you with a clear space to remove the window rubber. Start by removing the cover strip from the inside of the seal. This is a thin piece of plastic that covers the staples so it can be easily removed by finding the edge and pulling it out of the channel. Once the cover strip has been removed, you need to remove the staples or nails that are holding the rubber onto the wall of the van. You can do this with a tool such as a staple remover, screwdriver or pliers. The rubber will be held onto the edge of the wall with non-setting mastic. Pulling the seal should break the bond and allow you to remove the window rubber. Now the rubber has been removed, you can clean up the edge of the wall to create a clean area for the new seal to go. Start by scraping off the previous mastic with white spirit and a scraper. The white spirit will soften the mastic, allowing it to easily peel off. Once the mastic has been removed, you will then need to use an acetone, meth or IPA to degrease the area and remove the white spirit to create an area for the new seal to stick. The next step is to fit the window rubber around the aperture. Once you have measured the length you need, cut the seal slightly over length by a couple of inches to allow for final trimming once the fitting is actually being completed. Check your measurements multiple times as you don't want to cut it too short and waste a couple of meters of window rubber. As the window rubber comes with a complete layer of butyl mastic applied to the inside of the outside leg, carefully push the rubber onto the wall of the caravan or motorhome. We recommend that you put the join at either the left or right hand side of the aperture so that any moisture dripping down the window does not sit at the join at the bottom. Push the rubber all the way around the window until the two ends meet. Now is the time to cut the window rubber to the correct length, ensuring that the ends are fitted tightly together. You can do this in situ using a pair of cutters. You will need to staple the seal onto the wall of the van to ensure that it holds itself tightly in place. Using a staple gun, staple the section every 150 millimeters. Make sure that they do not sit proud in the rubber, otherwise this may cause issues with inserting the cover strip. Once the window rubber has been fitted onto the wall of your caravan or motorhome, the last step is to insert the cover strip. The best way to achieve this is by using a cover strip fitting tool such as our CST5015 available from our website. I will be using this today, and it works by inserting the cover strip into the centre of the tool, and then you can just slide it over and that will then insert it into the centre of the window rubber. The first thing we need to do is to lubricate the rubber to ensure that the tool slides around the seal without dragging. This is done by spraying a light coat of silicone spray all the way around the window rubber. We can then insert the fitting tool into the window rubber by lifting up the ears in the centre of the rubber and sliding the tool inside. Once the tool is firmly inside, lift the cover strip through the centre of the tool and back into the rubber. With one hand, hold the cover strip down and slowly move the tool forward. This lays the cover strip into the channel in the rubber. Continue all the way around the seal. As we get towards the join, we need to gently pull the tool over the start of the strip, allowing a slight overlap of a couple of inches. You can then cut the cover strip to length and pull the tool out of the channel by pulling it over the end of the cover strip. Thank you for watching. That was our demonstration of how to fit a window rubber onto your caravan or motorhome. I hope it was useful, but if you require any technical assistance, you can view other technical help guides at our website at www.sealsdirect.co.uk, and our offers are also open during the week on 01425 617722. We stock a very large range of caravan and motorhome window rubbers, so you can order anything you need to the nearest meter. We have an extensive range available for next day dispatch, so we can get you ordered to you nice and quickly.